Hi everyone. We're carrying on with popular music today, so make sure you've got something to write with, something to write on, and your popular music booklet. First of all, pause this video and write down which of the following are the key 5 features of Punjabi music. Okay, so let's go through the answers now. The following 5 are the key features of Punjabi music. So make sure you've got those ones right in your books or on your paper. In this lesson, we're going to be listening to and reading about Bhangra music so that we can identify its key characteristics, and we're about to find out what Bhangra is. So last week, we looked at Punjabi folk music, which is from this region in northern India. The week before, we looked at fusion music, and the type of fusion music that we're going to look at today is called Bhangra, and it's when Punjabi music from this area in India is added to other Western popular styles. Here are some examples of styles that it can be mixed with: house, garage, trance, blues, rock, reggae, disco, and hip hop. And all of these styles come from what we call the Western Hemisphere, which includes countries like the UK, Canada, the United States, and even Australia. And the reason that it was mixed with these is because people moved from Punjab in northern India to these places in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and started mixing their traditional music from Punjab with the musics that they found when they moved. So let's find out a bit more about Bhangra. Read page 190 to 194 in your textbook. Once you've read those 4 pages, have a look at the second task on page 193, which is to listen to Out of Reach. The link to this song is in the description box below. On your paper, answer these 4 questions. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to go through the answers. So get another pen ready. And here come the answers. So these are the things that I noticed about the melody in this song. The singer uses embellishments, microtonal intervals, in those dips and small riffs that he adds at the end of phrases. The music is mostly syllabic, which is a feature of Western pop music. So it goes, she's out of reach. That's mostly syllabic, mostly one note per syllable. It's mostly conjunct, like in the bit that I just sang. She's out of reach. That's moving in steps. There's no big leaps there, and this is both a feature of Indian music and Western pop music. What type of structure does the song follow? These are the different sections that I've heard when I listen to it, and this makes verse-chorus form. The instruments, when I watched the music video, these are the Western instruments that I could see and hear. Maybe you heard a couple of extra ones that you also added, but those are the main ones that I could see and hear in the video. And backing singers as well, we know is a feature of Western pop music. And Punjabi instruments, I could definitely hear that chal rhythm, which is probably played by the dol, but maybe it was a dolki or a dolak. I couldn't quite tell in the video because the clips were really fast. And then that Punjabi singing style using the embellishments and microtonal intervals for sure, I could definitely hear. So we're going to do another little bit of listening, and this bit is for you to explore. I've put the link to a Bhangra playlist in the description box below. Just while you're listening to different songs, I want you to think, what Punjabi music characteristics can I hear? We looked at them last week. You've got them written down in your books for today as well. Which Western pop music instruments can I see or hear in these videos? Which Indian percussion rhythm patterns, for example the chal rhythm, can I hear or see being played in these videos? And how are the singers using their voices? We're going to listen to another song now, which is in the description box below. Copy and complete the table below into your folders or books. So I'd like 3 Indian influences that you can hear or see in the videos, and 3 Western musical influences or other musical influences. And when you've done that, change colour, and we're going to go through these answers. So the main 3 influences, Indian influences that I heard were the chal rhythm, definitely played on the dol. This is a real telltale sign that it's Punjabi folk music influence. The repeating riff that's played on the tumbi, and this is the one that sounds a bit like a plucked acoustic guitar that's repeating. and the repetitive melody, which features the embellished vocal style and the microtonal interval dips at the end of phrases that we've been talking about. Now, as for other influences, definitely I could hear a guitar playing chords in the accompaniment. The use of a drum machine. I say drum machine, not drum kit, just because it sounded a bit computerized. That cymbal sound you can hear in the background. And then the use of electronic samples that are used especially in the choruses. So mark your answers there and add a new. So now that we've completed this video, I'd like you to go back to the Show My Homework lesson and complete the quiz on today's lesson.